Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another vlog. I've been intentionally having myself like a very slow, relaxed morning, which I'm grateful that I'm able to do because honestly, I realized within the last week and a half to 2 weeks that I really just need to take a step back and slow the heck down. Just be more intentional with what I do in my day to day and just truly taking some time for myself. Because I realized I really haven't taken time for myself recently. And I think that has caused me to like completely deplete my energy. And I haven't picked up the camera and vlogged in what feels like forever because I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I've been going through it a little bit, okay? Like I have not felt the most confident version of myself in a few different ways. And I feel like just as a woman, especially, like we go through these phases and I'm in that phase right now. So what I'm really focusing on is just doing little things to get my spark back and just pour back into myself. Like I said, having these slower mornings, whether you have the time to do that during the week or just time on the weekend to take the time for yourself to have like a slower, more intentional, relaxed morning. It truly does like help fill my cup. And I think unintentionally, I just have been lacking things like that like those quiet moments that really do fill me up and make me feel good. I really was thinking about it the other day. Like generally, I think these like more intense strength training classes have definitely had an effect on my body where it causes me to feel stressed out and has definitely heightened my cortisol levels a bit. So we're gonna dial it back, and I just don't think my body is agreeing with them as much anymore. So I'm gonna start out my 6-week program. I did my 6-week program end of the year last year and kind of into January of this year. So I'm gonna get back to doing that because I truly remember how good I felt when I was just doing those workouts and focusing on like progressive overload and not necessarily trying to lift the heaviest weight in the gym possible. All that to say, I'm gonna head down to the gym this morning and get in a workout. We're gonna do an upper body day because I always split up my sessions by doing Monday lower body, Wednesday upper body, and then Friday full body. So it'll feel good to get in a good solid workout this morning. I'm gonna finish up my coffee and then we'll head on down. Today's gonna be a very cozy work from home day, which is honestly very ideal. It just started raining out, so we are leaning into the gloomy, rainy weather vibes. Not me trying to combine the word gloomy and rainy in one. I have quite a bit of editing to do. No surprise here, so I'm gonna get going on that. But I wanted to chat with you guys because today during my workout, I listened to like 2 different podcast episodes. Sometimes I will get into a phase of listening to podcasts rather than listening to music while I'm working out. Something about listening to a podcast episode, I'm just like way more in tune to what like the host is saying rather than if I was just listening to it as background noise or like in the car or something. I don't know what it is about exercise and podcasts, but it hits for me. And so I was listening to both of these episodes, which I forgot the exact title name, so I'll link them down below. Basically, the overarching theme of the 2 was about hustle culture. And I've realized like the reason that I felt very off energetically, especially with posting and just turning on the camera and vlogging, was that it felt like something I had to do, not necessarily something that I wanted to do. And it's not that I've been in a rut, which I thought I was like, maybe I've been in a rut or a slump, but honestly, looking at my life, like everything feels very content right now. So I'm like, why do I feel off? Whatever. It's the fact that I've fallen so victim of hustle culture and I've been in this like hamster wheel of constantly feeling the need to create, feeling the need to, you know, always be doing something and something of interest and value that I've kind of lost like the love for it. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to be posting whatever. No, like I lost the love for it and I'm finding it again because I realized that I don't need to constantly share anything and everything and always be creating and matching up to what I see other people doing on social media. And like I can shut off and I can slow down, and I have not given myself the way to properly like slow down and shut my mind off because I, again, like I said, just feel the need to constantly be sharing and all this stuff, and I do not have to. That's pressure that I put on myself. No one else is putting that pressure on me besides myself. And I know I always talk about productivity and just like being very productive every single day and all of that in my videos, but honestly it gets to a point where you're no longer productive. Like your productivity is no longer productive, and that's where I'm at right now. Like I create these long to-do lists for myself every single day, and I just move throughout my day, checking things off. And at the end of the day, it's like I was realizing how much I put, you know, value within myself on what I was getting done for the day. Like the success of my day was how many things I crossed off my to-do list. And at the end of the day, that's not important at all. And I think it makes me forget to really soak in like those small wins that I have during the day. And I actually listened to one of the podcast episodes today, and I wrote down this quote because when I heard it, I was like, I need to have that like instilled in my brain. But it said, a human is the only animal whose desires increase as they are fed. And I was like, that is so true. I feel like especially in this day and age right now where we can see so many people's lives online, like think about it, when you're just doom scrolling on TikTok, think of how many people, like how many snippets of people's lives you get, probably hundreds of people's lives, and like we are not meant for that, you know. And it's easy to see someone else accomplish this huge thing or launch this business or hit this sales goal or whatever, and then you look at yourself and you're like, well, I need to do that, or well, I'm not doing that. And then you feel like, okay, well, who cares that I hit, you know, the goal that I had set for myself last week, we're going to do it this week. And like, you just constantly have something that you're working towards. And also I was thinking of my own day-to-day life, and I'm always like, there's always a goal attached to something that I do, and that's not necessarily healthy. Like, you know, I go on my walks and I have my Apple Watch on. I go to my workouts, I have my Apple Watch on. And that's, you know, having like, it's closing those rings, or it's having like a step count goal. You know, I have a goal to post on social media every single day. I have a subscriber count goal that I want to hit at the end of the year, every single year. I have a number in my bank account that I want to hit every single month. And it's like, those goals like can take away from the satisfaction of just doing things day to day or just accomplishing those. And it's like, okay, when I see that number, I'm just like, okay, great, we accomplished it. Okay, now next month I want to hit this goal. And then I make it a bunch more, you know. And it's like, at what point are you going to finally just be like, I'm satisfied and I'm fulfilled, you know? But I just do think that is us as a whole, like as a society. And it's something that I'm trying to come to terms with, but also just soak in my small wins and just soak in my day-to-day life without having the need to always be accomplishing something and just raising the bar higher every single time, because we are not a self-improvement project. Yes, it's important to have goals. Yes, it's important to, you know, work towards something because it's going to create that motivation and that discipline in your life. But like I said, it can get to a point where you're just constantly running yourself on empty because that's all you're thinking about. And it's really important to have like a good balance between work and life and focus on leisure as much as you focus on your job and stuff. And yeah, there's going to be points of your life where you focus more on like leisure than you do work, or vice versa. Like if you're, you know, trying to save up a certain amount of money, then you're going to be putting a lot of time and energy into your business. Or if you're trying to build a business, you're going to spend a lot of time building that business and whatever it may be. But again, like I said, it is important to just like acknowledge those wins and not consume yourself and consume your mind with so many different goals and also the life that other people are living, because it can take away from the joys of your own. And I think that's where I'm at right now, is just like, okay, let's allow myself the time and space to recharge, disconnect to reconnect, and really give myself that quiet time and that intentional, like disconnected time where I'm truly just still and I'm doing absolutely nothing, whether that's going outside and going for a walk and having no phone on me, like in a safe way, but having no phone on me, no headphones on, and just being in nature and like being still. And I also think too, when you do give yourself the time and space to just like be, your mind is going to be creative and your mind is going to start to come up with its creative ideas, and you're going to feel recharged and rejuvenated. And because I'm constantly doing and not like being, my mind hasn't had the time to just like regenerate itself and come up with creative ideas. And so that's why I think inevitably I thought, oh, I'm in this rut, or I'm feeling in a slump creatively. Well, yeah, you're going to be in a slump creatively. It's because you haven't given yourself the time and space to just like be and chill, and given yourself the time to actually create. Like I've been so focused with doing and crossing this, that, and the other thing off my to-do list that I've forgotten the whole point. And the whole point is to just live life and then create my content around the life that I'm living. Like I need to stop worrying about getting all these things crossed off a to-do list, because like I said, at the end of the day, it's like, it's not that it fulfills me 100% every single day. So I think just kind of coming back down to earth with what truly brings value into my life, and like really that human connection and those things that really make me feel content, and those leisurely activities that I can do within my daily routine that make me feel good. And like I said, that just kind of like take me away from the hustle culture of it all. It's really important. So that's a message, not only to myself, but also to you guys too, if you have found yourself just kind of like burnt out sometimes with life, or burnt out and maybe it's the job that you're Of course, my camera battery dies like mid-thought, but that's what happens when I yap a little bit too long. But like I was saying, this isn't just the message to you guys, but more so a message to myself more than anything, to just really slow down, relax, and recharge, because I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I'm sure so many of y'all do the same, because we really do live in such like a work-oriented society, and it's constantly trying to hit that next promotion, trying to hit that sales goal, trying to create the next big thing, whatever it is. Like, we are always working towards something that sometimes we forget this is the whole point, like to just live and really feed our souls and like feed our mind healthy things, and not constantly feel the need to rush and work and all that stuff, which I know can be hard to hear and implement, but like I'm gonna do it myself. And you know, having the self-awareness to be like, something is wrong and there's something I need to do about it, is a big step in and of itself. So even in a few months time, it'll be interesting to like see the growth, and I'm excited. But yeah, just taking more me time and truly relaxing and unwinding and just like spending some quiet time, I think will be really good. I'm trying on some jeans right now because I made an order on Levi's like last week or something. They were having like a major site-wide sale, and I had never tried Levi jeans on before in my life until I saw them at Aritzia, and I was like, oh, I like the style of these jeans, I should try them on. Fell in love with the fit, and this style in specific is what I tried on. These are the baggy dad, and then I also got the baggy dad jeans in this black color because I don't have a pair of black denim jeans. The ones that I have either have distressing or they're skinny, so I just wanted a simple go-to, a straight jean that I could wear. And I love the look on my body of like a mid-rise or low-rise jean, and all the jeans I have right now are high-rise, and I've outgrown of pretty much every single pair of my jeans. So definitely going to update my Poshmark and post them there, or like donate my jeans, because I'm not reaching for a lot of the styles that I used to wear. But I just think these are so flattering. I love the fit of them. I do think I'm actually going to return these and get a size up, because I do like more of that baggy look and fit with them, because these ones are pretty much like snug to me. Like, there's not really much room with them. So I'm going to go for 26. These are 25 at 32, which I find with the 32 they go like right to my ankle. I do wish they were a little bit longer, but that's okay. I still think with heels this will be a great length. And then I'm going to try on these black ones too. So it'll probably be like a very similar fit also, but I just wanted to see. I should have ordered several sizes, but also I saw that Target sells Levi too. So I'll probably check them out, because I think Target has this exact style also. And then these are how the black jeans look, which I'm loving these. Honestly, right when I put these on, I was like, I can already tell these are slightly looser than the last pair, which honestly shocks me because these are the exact same style and exact same size. But I'm so happy, because I was really wanting these ones to work out specifically, since I don't have any good pair of black jeans and I've been searching high and low. So I love these. And like I said, you cannot beat these for the price. So I'll definitely have them linked for you guys. We're gonna do a face mask tonight. I've been wanting to try this. This is the Biodance Biocollagen Real Deep Face Mask. I've seen so many people use this. It's the face mask that like you put on and it just looks normal, and then overnight it turns clear, and then you wake up in the morning and you like the most glass skin ever. That's the goal. That's what we're trying to achieve. So I'm gonna put this on tonight. I definitely need to get my hair out of my face for this, because it's probably gonna get a little messy. But oh my god, the texture of this is so gooey. Okay, the things we do, you guys. The things we do. Wow. This is something else. I literally got this face mask on Amazon. They, like, I think last Amazon Prime Day. So I've had these for a while, but I've been keeping them in the fridge, and it just feels so good on my skin. I can't even look at myself in the viewfinder right now because I look absolutely insane, but hey, just girly things, okay? This is why I cannot have a boyfriend right now, because like a man would disrupt this piece, okay? The fact that I can just go to bed looking like this, feeling good, and waking up tomorrow with the most like glowing goddess, glazed donut looking skin, it'll be worth it. I'm honestly not too tired right now, so I'm gonna make myself some tea and just kind of like wind down for a little bit. Probably throw a show on or a movie on Netflix or something, which honestly Netflix has not been having the best selection of movies recently, so I'll probably just watch Sex and the City as usual. But the tea that I like to make at night, sometimes I'll make the sleepy time tea if I like really need to get to bed and I cannot fall asleep, or I pretty much always have the peppermint tea. I just got this one from the grocery store. It's so good, especially with digestion, so that's why I like to have it at night. But I'm actually gonna put this in the microwave for about 2 minutes and then we'll let this steep for a little bit. Happy Thursday. I just finished up Pilates and went for a walk this morning, which always feels super good. That's like my routine. You guys know I love to do my jet set and then go for a little Bayshore walk afterwards. But anyways, I'm back home. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast, get work going for the day. Also, up to 8, you guys, the face mask I used last night, she delivered, okay? I woke up this morning, my skin looked so hydrated, so glowy. I loved it. So I will definitely be doing that again. It was funny because I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm like, I need to take this off of my face. But it felt so good this morning to see my skin. I'm like, oh my God, I love it. It felt like a hydrofacial, even though it's not even close to a hydrofacial, but my skin was just beaming. I loved it. So anyways, today we have quite a few things to do in terms of work. I'm actually shooting for my program launch, which I cannot wait for. By the time this vlog is out, you guys will either be able to pre-sale it, like pre-purchase, or it'll finally be live so you can access the workouts and start the program with me. So I'll definitely have it linked down below for you guys. But today my friend is helping me shoot for that. So I'm gonna get ready and throw on an outfit and stuff. I have like a bunch of inspo saved on my phone for how I want the pics to look, like a little mood board going. So I can't wait. Here's the full outfit for the photo shoot today. I'm just wearing this biker short outfit and then I packed leggings and a sports bra also for some other photos too. But I'm wearing these biker shorts from Aloe. These are some of my favorites. I think they're so darn flattering. These are, I think, 4-inch inseam. I usually like 3 to 5-inch inseam with my biker shorts. I tend to like the shorter length on me. I just find them to be a little more flattering. And then a sports bra is from Set Active. Socks are from Amazon. And then of course my Nike sneakers. These are like my favorite. But yeah, that's the fit. And then I'm just loading my skin up right now with body oil because I want my skin to have all the glow. So I'm wearing this one from Saltaire. This stuff smells incredible. This is in the scent Sun Tall Bloom, and I'm like, this is just instant perfume, honestly. It smells amazing. I'm already back home and going through all the photos that my friend and I just took, which honestly altogether that took around 30 minutes, so very quick and easy. But I have over 400 photos to go through and I'm kind of freaking out right now because they all look so good. Like, she just killed it with the camera. She's amazing at photography, and you would have thought we rented a studio with the lighting and the background and everything. Like, this is better than I could have imagined. And I just want to tear up right now of excitement and just like proud of myself because I have had like a lot of imposter syndrome and like limiting beliefs holding me back from launching a program. And now that it's finally here, I'm like, I did that. And I finally can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. I know I keep saying that, but truly when I have been so passionate and working so hard at something, the fact that it's finally going to be live and available for you guys and just like seeing it in real life and seeing all the final pieces like come together just makes it feel so real. And just like, again, it's my first, I think it's the first thing that I've ever launched, really. Like, I have done merch and stuff in the past, but to be so passionate and really put all of my time and energy into something, it just feels so good and so fulfilling. So I'm like looking through these photos like, oh my god, this is happening, it's real. I know originally I said that this vlog was gonna be very chill and like not so productive and just focusing on doing nothing, like taking a step back from doing work and stuff, but the tables have turned a little bit, okay? I feel like innately I'm just a busy person. Like I love to always be doing something, whether it's work related or not, but I am leaving town for 10 days, which is such a long time, on Tuesday. So I really do want to make sure I'm in a good spot before I leave so that I'm not feeling overwhelmed or stressed about deliverables, things that need to be sent in or submitted while I am away. So I'm editing a week in my life vlog right now, and then kind of doing some content planning for things that are going to go live while I'm out of town, because I try to post 2 videos a week, and if I'm not posting 2 videos a week, I always post at least 1. So I need to make sure that I have that video rough edited, and then I can like add the music and the text and stuff later on. But this is like one of my favorite parts about YouTube, and just like also TikTok. I love editing. I don't know what it is, but it just puts me in such a creative flow and makes me feel very productive. So that's what I've been doing for the last like couple hours or so. And it's so fun to see like the whole project come together and just like the whole vibe and feel of a video, especially when you add the music. I love it. So I've just been focusing on that so I can have this go live actually this Saturday. And then I need to work on a different vlog that's gonna go live while I'm out of town. So just gonna spend the next couple hours doing this before I hop on my meeting later. And then I'm gonna make myself some lunch soon because I'm getting kind of hungry. This is like the epitome of adulthood. It's having endless laundry to do. I mean, I swear my hamper is like a bottomless pit. I'm always doing loads of laundry, but I'm gonna put all of Frankie's blankets in the wash. I like to wash the blankets that I keep in his crate at least like once a week or so. And then I'm gonna throw in some sweatshirts that I have. I'm also so picky with my laundry, so that's probably why I'm always doing loads of laundry. Like I'll do my workout clothes, I'll do colors, whites. I just would hate to ruin stuff, so I'm like, might as well just sort it out. When I'm doing a big load of laundry, I'll always use these scent boosters. This is from Arm & Hammer. This makes your clothes smell really good. And then for my laundry detergent, I just use these little pods because it's super easy. I got them at Target. They're from this brand. This is like a pack that I haven't opened yet, but again, they make my clothes smell really good. And I'm super picky with my laundry detergent. I don't know why, but I just always have been. While we're at it, I'm gonna clean out my living room a little bit too, because Frankie made a little bit of a mess in here. The thing about him is he will rip apart any stuffed toy to shreds. I got him this the other day. Look at it. I mean, the thing couldn't stand a chance. So there's like little fuzz balls everywhere on my carpet, so I'm gonna pick all this up. Finally, I'm going to show you guys everything that I bought from Skims, and I did go a little crazy on their website last week when they were having their biannual sale because they were having such good pieces on sale. And the thing about me, we know I love my basics, and if you're going to get good basics, Skims is like the top place to go because I will wash their pieces time and time again, and the quality is just as good as when I first got it. And the way that all of their pieces flatter you, it's like nothing I've tried before. And like I've tried to find dupes and stuff on Amazon, and I have found close dupes, but nothing that just like hits it on the spot like Skims does. And you cannot dupe the way that they fit and just like the way that they flatter you. It's so good. So I'll hop into all the different pieces that I got. First piece that I got is just this gray long sleeve. This is the cotton jersey style, which I'll have all the styles and my sizing linked down below for you guys because they have like a bunch of different fabric styles and way that things fit on their site. So I'll link everything that I try on and show you guys in the description box. But like I said, this is the cotton jersey. It's just so soft, very stretchy. And this is a great basic to have because you can layer it, you can wear it on its own, style it in so many different ways. And I love the way that this fits. Then I just picked up a white ribbed tee, and I always say you can never have enough white tees in your closet. I'm constantly reaching for a white tee, whether I'm wearing a pair of jeans, sweatpants, a denim skirt, whatever it may be. These are just such a good go-to basic, and I really loved the length of this tee because it's not like fully a full-length tee, but also not cropped. I feel like my frontal lobe has developed, and I'm just not reaching for crop tops as often as I used to, so this perfectly hits at the waist, and I just love the fit and style of it. Then I just got a plain black tee. This one's like a little more of a loose fit. This tank top has to be one of my best purchases from Skims, and I'm already regretting not ordering other colors of this because I know I'm gonna wear the heck out of it. The way that it is just so flattering on, and I do have broader shoulders, so I'm very particular with the way that certain tanks fit me, but I love the style and cut of this neckline. It's like that square neckline, which is super flattering on, and then thicker straps for the tank. And also it's just a very stretchy rib material, and it's a full length top, which I love. And yes, I did get another black tank. This is just like a slightly different style with more of a straight across neckline, and then it has thinner straps at the top. I find that this top is a little bit looser, so if you want more of a tighter fit with it, I would definitely recommend sizing down, but again, I do love like the stretch and fit with this one also. Now this is the bodysuit that honestly put Skims on the map for me. I think I bought this exact bodysuit senior year of college, and I wore the heck out of that, and I grew out of it last year, so I was like, I need to repurchase that because that was like my go-to piece for going out, and it's the most flattering thing I've ever put on my body. First off, it feels like a second skin, and you don't even have to wear a bra with it. I just wear little nippy skins, and the way that it just holds the girlies up, like, it's crazy. People always ask what bra I'm wearing with it, and I'm like, if only you knew. I'm just wearing these little nippy skins, but it just looks like this. Again, I love the neckline, the way that it just sucks you in and supports you. It's the absolute best. So I love, love, love this. And then I just thought this color was super pretty. And then of course I had to say one of the best pieces for last, this little lounge set, iconic. I love anything and everything that's matching. I swear I'm wearing a matching set like 85% of the time, let's be real. So when I saw this fold over little pant and long sleeve set, we added that to cart immediately. Like, are these not the cutest things ever? So fun. I don't have any pants like this also, so I loved it. And then this is the cotton jersey long sleeve like I showed you guys earlier, but in this baby soft pink color, which is just so fun. So I will be wearing this to the airport ASAP and probably living in this set because it's just so freaking cozy. But yeah, that was everything that I picked up from Skims. Again, I'll link all the pieces down below for you guys, as well as my sizing, all of that. But if you haven't shopped at Skims, let this be your sign, okay? I mean, I'm being a bad influence because everything from Skims is just too freaking good. But yeah, a lot of these pieces are some of my go-tos. I also got another bra, but that's in my like drawer right now. So it's amazing, and it'll change your life if you haven't tried it before. Not to be dramatic, but their pieces truly are that good. Actually, super quickly, I'm gonna whip up some lunch because I'm getting kind of hungry, and I'm like, you know what, I think I will be out and about for a little bit, so want something to hold me over until dinner tonight. We're gonna make these Middle Eastern style beef bowls, which sound so good. I've actually made this recipe before from Green Chef, and it's amazing. And I love that I can get a meal on the table in like 20 minutes. That's the thing with so many of the Green Chef recipes that I've made and tried. They're just so easy to whip up, but also they just make clean eating so much easier and it's so much more accessible. I love getting a Green Chef delivered when I have like very busy weeks, or I'm just really not in the mood to come up with some like healthy meal plan or whatever it is for the week, because they just do it all for me, and I can like pick from so many different recipes and meals that they have. They have like over 80 meals every single week that you can choose from, so the options are truly endless, and I just love their variety of their menu. You can do like gluten-free, Mediterranean style, vegetarian, whatever your different preferences are. And you guys know I am gluten intolerant, so this is why I absolutely love Green Chef, because it just makes it so much more easy, and it has given me so much more meal inspo when it comes to cooking lunches, cooking dinners, etc., and has just made cooking in the kitchen so much easier for me. So I absolutely love it, and I've been a big fan of them since like my early college days. But yeah, this is what we're going to whip up for lunch today. Sometimes I totally get it. Believe me, I'm not always in the mood to whip up something yummy for lunch and get into cooking. And my schedule recently has just been insanely busy, and cooking healthy meals every single day for every meal, I was like, yeah, this is just not realistic. But that is why I had to get Green Chef back into the rotation, because it is the #1 meal delivery service for clean eating. And I really want to stay on track with eating cleaner this summer. So they have everything from plant-based to gluten-free, Mediterranean, and more. And this has been such a game changer for me. Like, it is one less thing that I have to think about, and I can still stay on track with my health goals and actually look forward to cooking now. So if you've been wanting to eat cleaner without all of the planning, you have to try out Green Chef. I'll have my code down below for you guys. So you can head to greenchef.com or click the link below and use code 50 Lauren Snyder to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Green Chef box. Again, that's code 50 Lauren Snyder at greenchef.com. This meal smells absolutely incredible, and honestly what makes it is the like Greek yogurt, kind of like spicy dressing that you put on top of it, and then you add like the almonds for a little bit of a crunch. So good. So we're gonna do a little bit of everything. I don't even know what to compare this bowl to. I've never had anything like it in my life. It's so good every single time, and the feta definitely helps make it. It's too good. But what I've got to say is when you guys are checking out Green Chef and you see this recipe, you'll have to add it because it's so good every single time and just way too easy. Also, again, I'll have my code and the link and everything for you guys in the description box. Friday morning, we're doing something fun this morning. I just got to Hyde Park and I'm actually doing a photo shoot with Reformation, which is so much fun. So it's been a very busy morning as I've been getting ready for that, but I am about to head on in. I'm just putting on my lip liner. I literally was eating breakfast on my way here this morning. I made myself a yogurt parfait because I did not have a lot of time to get ready, even though I got up very early this morning. But I went to my yoga sculpt class, so that felt good. I've been getting back into my yoga sculpt grind and I've been loving it. But this is like my go-to lip combo right now. I do Dress the 90s from Sephora collection, which we all know is my favorite, and RIP to this because they don't sell it at Sephora anymore. So this is like my prized possession. I do not want it to run out. And then I just fill it in with this new shade that I got from L'Oreal. It's the Ballerina Shoes in 135. It's like the perfect shimmery light pink, and I love it. So that is what we're doing for the lips. And then I have this bag just filled with a bunch of things. I think I'm going to hang out down here after the photo shoot and just work from a coffee shop for a little bit. Probably Buddy Brew. That's one of my go-to places to work down here. Or maybe somewhere downtown. I don't know, but yeah, we're gonna go take some pics. Hopefully it's inside because it looks like it's going to downpour right now. I've been on such a big Buddy Brew wave recently. I think I've gone here like 3 times within the last couple of weeks, which I typically don't go to Buddy Brew, but I don't want to hear Buddy Brew slander, okay? Because I love their cold brew. I don't love their matcha necessarily, so if I'm getting matcha, that's not my place to go. But if I want a cold brew, it always hits every single time. And it's so good. So I figured I was going to get some work done there today. Have myself a fun little work from home type of Friday. Just spice things up a little bit. Back home and immediately had to change into sweatpants and take this freaking bun out. It's so slicked back that it's giving me the worst headache. Oh my god. I also just rested my eyes for a little bit, like quick 30-minute cat nap, because I don't know why, but dang, I'm kind of tired this week. Oh my gosh, you know when you take your hair out of like a super tight bun or ponytail? Wow, this feeling is like euphoric. I really committed to the bit also today with the slick back, so my hair is gonna have slick Rick in it for the rest of the day. But I don't really think I have any plans. I am supposed to play pickleball with a couple of my friends tonight, but you guys, it is so hot out. Like, it's hard for me to want to do things in the summer just because it is so hot. And I'm not gonna lie, staying in tonight, being all comfy and cozy, and just like chilling on my couch sounds so ideal. So we'll kind of see. When I laid down on my couch when I got back home, I was like, I don't want to get up, but I had to take my hair out of this bun because she was hurting. And I'm going to wash my hair tonight so I can have fresh hair for the weekend and stuff. I do have a very busy weekend ahead also. It's one of my friend's birthdays tomorrow. And then one of my guy friends is in town with some of his friends, so we're probably all gonna go out tomorrow night. And then Sunday, I'm gonna have like a little Sunday reset, start to pack for vacation because I have a trip, like I said. On Tuesday I head home, so we got a lot going on this weekend. Yeah, oh my gosh, my hair feels so much better. I had to just take that out, put on some comfies, and now we can chill. I decided that for tonight we're gonna go for a little walk on the pier, just like last night. But it's just too nice out today not to, even though it is pretty warm, but I'm gonna get Frankie outside because, whoa, you just jumped at my face, bud. You just jumped at my face, silly boy. I know you're so excited to go outside. You know exactly where we're going. Also, you guys, this hands-free leash is hands down one of the best things ever. If you have a dog and you like to go on walks, this is the best invention. Oh, come here. Come here. I know you're so excited. I'm not gonna get so excited. He tinkles a little bit, so I'm like, don't pee on my carpet, buddy. I know. Are you ready? Ready for a walk? Tonight I've realized how desperately I've needed just like a very chill solo Friday night in, which feels so good. Like, I'm in a very social butterfly era of my life right now. I think for the last maybe 2.5 to 3 months, I've had something going on every single weekend, or plans just come up on the weekend, and I'm always wanting to do something. I'm either like one extreme or the other. I'll either want to hermit for like 3 months in my apartment and be like, nobody asked me to do anything, or I'll be like itching to have plans, itching to do something, whether it's like grabbing dinner with a friend, going out, whatever it may be. I don't go out like often, but even if it's just like grabbing dinner, going to the beach, having a pool day with a friend on the weekend. But I am starting to like want to just slow down a little bit on the weekends and kind of take back some more me time and just like hermit a little bit. I feel like the summertime in Florida, since it is so hot and humid out, it's just naturally when I like to hermit and kind of just stay inside a little bit more. I always tell people it's like the Midwest winters. I grew up living in Minnesota, so we had the worst winters, and it was always freezing and cold, and you never really wanted to go outside or like leave your house. That's kind of how I feel like summer is here. Like I just like to hunker in and kind of do my own thing, but I also am never gonna say no to plans with friends. Anyways, all that to say, I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna head to bed pretty soon here. It's like 10:30. I've just been watching YouTube and stuff ever since I got back home, but I'm gonna wrap up the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.